We are on our second last day here in Calgary, so it is Christmas Eve, and then tomorrow's Christmas Day, and the 26th morning we fly out from Calgary. It's been a wonderful 10 days here. I wish I had the opportunity to vlog more than I did, but we were so busy with family and friends. What you've seen in the past few vlogs and this one is just snippets of like some of the many wonderful moments we've had here. Today is really our last like out day before we kind of hunker down for Christmas. So we are going to go to a outdoor stepper kind of situation. So everyone's going to take us there, and then there are a few spots left on our food tour that we need to hit up. So we're somehow going to muster up the courage and the space in our stomach to enjoy some of those bites, because the Calgary food scene is extremely underrated. There are some fantastic restaurants here, especially I find Asian cuisine and Middle Eastern cuisine is really fantastic here. So we're gonna try to see how much more we can get through. During Christmas or winter, it's really cold in Calgary, but I think there are still a lot of ways you can continue to get your steps in. So for us, we kind of went to the malls really often, and I racked up like 10,000 steps at the Chinook Mall. There are two major malls in Calgary that I think are fantastic, that I love, and that is the Market Mall and the Chinook Center Mall, and both are owned by the same larger company. There's a lot of stores there. You can walk for a very long time, get in all your steps, lots of great cafes as well. Special shout out to the Alley, which is a Taiwanese tea chain from Taiwan. And it's brilliant. They have amazing brown sugar milk tea and lots of other drinks and boba. So check it out if you're in any of the malls. One of the things I like the most about being back in Canada is just the level of depth people have and the topics that they talk about and connect on. I find generally the average Canadian has a lot to say about Canadian politics, society, their identity, culture. So it's always so wonderful to be back in Canada, because I feel like there's always some incredible conversations with friends and family. We can be real, we can have different perspectives, but there's this like unity and just like comforting environment that feels very safe to have those kind of conversations in. So that's something I always appreciate when we're here. And I think is a very uniquely Canadian thing. So we are right now in front of stop number 1, which is Jimmy's AA. It's a shawarma shop. Let's go check it out. Jimmy's. So they even have a Middle Eastern supermarket section. Yeah, no problem. Growing up in Dubai, these foods were really my holy grail. Manikish is there as well. There's a lot of delicious things here. A lot of baklava, a bunch of things you can grab and go. It's like a supermarket and a restaurant. So they have this like upstairs section with a little bit of seating here. Oh wow. The marinade on this beef, it's excellent. It's not too strong. It's pretty subtle, but the flavor is there. Though this pita is so stuffed, it is packed so well. It isn't falling apart. And it's delicious. It's got. Okay guys, so we are at the Crescent Heights Lookout Point. So it's very close to the downtown core. In fact, I would consider it in the downtown core. And it's this beautiful place with, as you can see, like this jungle gym out in the nature if you want to do some weights or workout or stretch. And it looks out into the city and direct sunshine. So we're gonna walk up these stairs. It reminds me a lot of the steps in the Kohler Preserve Trail in Benton, Arkansas. You might see it in some of our future vlogs, but on Sundays we typically climb up the stair stepper there, which is like a replica of the Santa Monica Pier stairs. The halfway point. And the views are already beautiful. You can see the river, really dividing the city skyline from us. Got about halfway left to go. But if we're really looking for an escape from downtown to the suburbs and you want to find somewhere in the middle, check out this lookout, because you'll feel like you have the best of both worlds. And the dream, right? Alright, let's continue walking up. Made it to the top. It is very icy, as you can see, but this is beautiful. Seeing the water, the city. Honestly, it feels a lot like Chicago.
But
like that's
instead of Chi-Town, it's Cowtown.
Cowtown, and there's, it looks like River North in Chicago.
This is the Bow River.
Going through the city.
The Bow River here.
The Bow River, that's right.
It's one of the longest rivers in Canada, I think. Goes through multiple provinces.
Seriously? Wow.
You see that bridge over there?
Yeah.
That was
In the
really
distance, yep.
controversial when they built it, and like someone like vandalized it and broke a bunch of glass one time.
Really?
It's called the Peace Bridge.
The Peace Bridge. So when you climb up the stairs, you end up in this beautiful residential neighborhood, Crescent Road, and there's a lot of homes here, beautiful homes, and look at their view when they wake up in the morning. View Bluff. Time to head back down. Why?
It's a workout.
I mean, most of the people that do come here are pretty intensely working out, so we should probably do the same given that we've eaten a lot. So we are at, I'm probably butchering Tsujiri, I'm butchering the pronunciation, and it is a Japanese cafe in the heart of downtown Calgary. It was actually, it's a tea house that was founded in 1860, so it's like 150 years old at this point. And they have the freshest types of sencha, hojicha, matcha teas. Tsujiri. Tsujiri. It's Tsujiri. The tea is silent. Yeah, the matcha and all the teas come from Kyoto. It's a very established chain in Japan. So let's try a few things out. They've got a range of things, warm drinks, cold drinks, these really famous parfaits, as well as these floats.
Dessert parfait here.
This is the dessert parfait. It comes with a hojicha matcha soft cream mix, a macaroon, some matcha cake, whipped cream, red bean paste. All right, so we just wrapped up. It was great. I had a matcha float, which was like a matcha base with water, not milk, and a scoop of matcha soft serve on top. And then we also ordered a matcha parfait, which is like one of their most famous, popular picks. And it was really cool. It was brilliant. So I would recommend going here. They also sell small batches of tea. So that wraps another very successful day in Calgary. We are going to head home now. It's Christmas Eve. If you're watching this, I'm hoping you're having a great Christmas Eve.